Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Homan, you're clearly the expert. You're clearly the person that's performed the sacrifice to try to defend the border, to try to protect Americans, try to save lives from Americans and others who are here legally or illegally or however they're here. Do you have any closing remarks? Because I know that you've been cut off a lot today. I'm very sorry that a member on the other side questioned your integrity, because clearly you are credible. You have served this country with honor, and I just wanted to give you an opportunity to have some closing remarks or touch on anything that's been mentioned in the last 30 minutes.
I'll just say this: I've served my country for 34 years, and there's a comment made earlier that in my LinkedIn that I oversaw 300-some thousand. Actually, in the 4 years in my leadership, I oversaw 1 million illegal aliens being removed and be deported. And I got a Presidential Rank Award from President Obama for distinguished service. I've worked for 6 presidents, and I respect each and every one of them because they're the President of the United States, but my job as a career law enforcement officer is to execute a mission within the framework provided me, framework being money, resources, and policies. I executed a mission under President Obama in a leadership role at ICE, and I've executed the mission under President Trump a year and a half. I did my job. And a lot of this back and forth today, and I'll leave it with this. This situation at the border is the failure of Congress to act. These children are in bad conditions. My heart breaks for them. They shouldn't be in a Border Patrol jails weren't built for vulnerable populations like women and children. So give these people the HHS the money they need to get these people to the facility that is built and planned for them. No one wants to see that, but we need to stop the vilification of the men and women who are doing the best they can under very difficult circumstances. I was a Border Patrol agent. I know many Border Patrol agents, and they've shed many a tear of what's going on. I hope Congress will work with this administration and try to fix it. I do. I think we're a country of laws. We need to enforce the law. And for anybody in Congress to say, well, ignore the law because we'd rather not fix it, it's just the wrong way to go. I asked if the Border Patrol and ICE would do their job. I asked Congress to do theirs.
Two things, and I'll yield back, Mr. Chairman. First of all, something that's good to point out. These facilities, correct me if I'm wrong, were not built to house children.
They're jails.
Number two, you have given 3 solutions that I agree 100% would begin to solve the problem. And I can assure you that this side of the aisle is going to do everything we can to work with the Trump administration to implement that. It takes 218 votes to pass legislation, move to the Senate. We have about 198, and I hope that we can work in a bipartisan way because to get to a solution in this Congress, it's going to take bipartisan support. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Am I the reason you get stoned every week now? Build up integrity, got you texting, emailing me, wanting me to feel with you. Baby, just face reality, move on.
Sometimes it's hard to face reality.